Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of something that I decided to go ahead and purchase. I believe that everybody should have some type of self-defense in the home, whether it be stun gun, bear spray, tear gas, whatever, the baseball bat behind the door, and which are those are the type of things that I actually do have, here in the home. But I just felt like I kind of needed something a little bit with a little bit more oomph to it, but I don't really want to have to deal with the aftermath of what would happen if I actually used a lethal weapon. So there are legalities. A lot of people don't know this, but there are a lot of legalities, and I've been reading up on it, and a lot of people still get sued, and they have to go through all that. And I just felt like, I don't really want to have to go that route if I don't really have to, and which I don't believe that I have to, but I just want something that's going to be effective in some way. And I've been seeing a lot of these videos on Byrna, and this one that I bought, the Mission 4, has some pretty good power to it. And so I went ahead and made the purchase. This is the Mission 4 kit. It comes in a rifle bag here, as you see. It's pretty heavy duty nylon. It's got a lot of pouches. It's got the ones on the front here. It's got some here. But anyways, there are a lot of options on here. It's got some molly, of course, as you can see. It also turns into a backpack. It's a duffel bag and a backpack. And matter of fact, so it's got the straps back here. I'm actually going to just remove these and use it as a duffel bag, just because there's no way to really keep these from like flopping around as you're carrying it on the duffel bag handle. So yeah, I'm gonna be removing these, I believe, unless, I don't know if they'll go behind this one. You might be able to tuck them in behind these straps. I might look into it. Hopefully you can, because I wouldn't want to have to actually remove it. But you might be able to actually just tuck them in behind here, these straps, pull them over. But anyway, so bag feels really nice. This was very, very, very expensive. Probably more expensive than somebody would normally pay for a less lethal. But so in here, it came with two 88-gram CO2 cartridges. These are the big boys. You're going to get a lot of shots out of these. I was really surprised that they call it a kit, but they didn't give any shot with it, which is very surprising. I don't kind of disappointed about that, because of the amount of money that was spent. No shot. That's just crazy to me. Well, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Like, I apologize for the video quality. Kind of just doing this by. So here we've got. I didn't see this. Not really sure what this is, so we'll have to look at that. It didn't say. Alright, so there's some mineral oil there. And some Allen wrenches, which, look at they're like all rusted to hell and everything. I don't know. See, so we got the quick start guide here to the Byrna. This does, so you gotta load it, you gotta wind it before you even load your projectiles. It's got dual magazines. I think they're 19 rounds each. Here is your Probably some important stuff to read. I think it tells you, like, I think this is a 67 caliber, so it's going to tell you, I don't know why this book keeps flying out of my hands. Yeah, so it's going to tell you what type of cartridge or projectiles that you can use in here. Magazine loading, magazine cleaning, lubricating of it, you know, all the important stuff. And then of course, here it is, the Byrna Mission 4. Of course, here's the buttstock. You actually screw in your CO2 bottle and then attach this and then tighten it down. You've got your dual mag here. Well, trying to get it open. Alright, so here's, I got it out of the bag. Here's the dual mag. Is that ammo in there? No, that's not ammo. I was going to say maybe it came preloaded, but fat chance of that. Anyway, so like, it's really cool to have a dual mag, and the reason why is because, you know, you could put your pepper balls in here, kinetic rounds over here, and you can just quickly switch one to the other. I'm gonna get rid of this warning sticker because obviously that doesn't look very good. Doesn't look very convincing. And so here's the winder. So gonna have to look through all of this before operation. And then here she is herself. The colors look pretty nice. I don't mind them. You don't really want everything completely black. You do want, you know, especially like law enforcement, to know that this is not the real deal. But it's pretty heavy. It's metal. You got your, I don't know what kind of rubber this is. I don't know if this is a G10 grip, but it comes with some pretty standard sights. Can't get them to flip up, of course, so I have to work on that. But I have the sights that we have. I'm going to switch them out, obviously, and then I have that I have a light that we got from one of the subscription boxes. So as far as we're concerned on that, we're pretty set. It's got a bunch of pick and E-rail options, both sides. And you got one underneath, which is, I don't know if I'm going to mount the light on the side or on the bottom. I'm going to think about that. Depends on if that light has a laser on it. I don't remember. And then of course, that's where your CO2 goes in. And then here's your shut off. And there's your how you charge it. So anyway, and then of course, you know, because where I live, I got to go find a range to practice with this thing. And that's what we're gonna do. Just get in a few rounds. Although, you know, I mean, I do like the quality. It's pretty nice, but again, when you guys see the price, you're gonna, yeah, it's pretty expensive. But I think in the long run, for what it's gonna do, I think it's well worth it. And watch some videos. These things hit hard. These things, I mean, they're, you know. So yeah, I think in the long run, it's gonna, you know, of course I'm gonna teach the wife. The wife's gonna do some practice with it. Although she's now saying right now that she's not going to, but you know, everybody's gotta learn. So anyway, guys, so that's gonna be it. you got anything you can add, or if you actually own one of these, any tips that you can give me, that would be awesome. You don't have to put them in comments if you don't want to or feel safe talking about it. You can just send me an email. That'd be great, because I am concerned about the long-term storage of the CO2 cartridge being installed and then turned off. Not really, I've heard different things, like screw the bottle in until it stops, and then you put your butt on there 180 degrees, and then when you're ready to go, you know, completely, you know, the last threads to charge it. So I don't know if you know anything about that. It'd be awesome. Any ideas, any great tips, modifications, email me or just call me, or put it in the comments, whatever you want, would be awesome. So alright, you guys, well, that's going to be it for this video. So until next time, y'all have a good one.